Check, check, test, test.
Hey you, yeah you, friend, you like deals?
Mm-hmm. Where's the size of the mouse? There you go. Extra large. Okay. Okay. I just started Steel Path and I can't even pass the first mission. Any thoughts? Help, advice. Tyler, yes. Help and advice. You have to start creating Warframes with configurations specifically for the mission. You need to specialize.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
So you have to specialize, create special rigs. Hey, what's up, Golden Seraph? Nice to see you. You don't know how? Okay. All right. Let's go take a look. Let's put it on Steel Path. First mission is Earth. I think it's E Prime. Which one is first? Is it Mantle or E Prime? Which one is it? E Prime? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, the tip, that's at East. I'm sorry, West Africa. Okay. So here you see E Prime. It says Exterminate. Grenier 101 to 103 because Steel Path pumps everything up by 100 levels. Suggested damage, impact, and corrosive. Those are the icons for impact and corrosive. Does your build have any impact and corrosive damage? I have still not unlocked all missions on Steel Path, no point in it. I mean, there's a point tracks. You can get an emote, a unique emote per planet. So you can brag. I wrote Volt Prime, Nataruk, Euphoria Prime, and Grand Prime. Okay, Tyler, but do you have the suggested damage? Are your weapons modified to do the suggested damage of the mission? You don't. Okay, so you don't know. Archimedia is hard and fun at the same time. No? Okay. All right. So, gonna go to the arsenal, and you gotta fix that. That's my vault. And hey, what's up, unknown user? Nataruk. There he is. And I don't know what the other thing is. I don't think I got that secondary. He said, Euphoria, I don't have it. And Graham, I don't have it. I mean, I might have it. There you go. It's a big sword. Okay. Alright, so this is my vault. So not Taruk, let's go ahead and go here. Okay. I'm going to assume that you don't have the arcane slot, that's fine. And maybe you're not gonna have some of these polarities. Okay. So corrosive is toxin. And I believe fire or heat. You know, I've been playing Pokemon for so long, I say heat all the time. Oops, that's not it. It's electricity, I think. We'll find out. Yeah, there you go. So, corrosive right there. Okay. Corrosive temporarily removes up to 80% of the target's armor value with multiple stacks. Now, why is that important? It's because you're fighting against Grenier. And what does that have to do with anything? Well, let's go to the codex. I'm going to show you. You either go to the codex or go to Google. Okay? One of the two. I like the codex. I don't want to have to be playing and then I have to do this. And then I'll play and then I'll do this again. Okay? I'm gonna, like, okay, play. Okay, play some more. Change something. I don't like that. Okay? Factions. Grenier. Okay. Elite Lancer. Alright. So, well, this guy's not on Earth. Let me see if I can find an Earth. Search engine is not that great. Lancer. Lancer's Earth, right? There you go. Okay. So you're going to find this guy on Steel Path. He's going to be 103, 105. Okay. Now, in order to get this information, you got to scan enemies. Okay. And it's okay. You can scan these guys on normal mode and then go to Steel Path. They're not going to change. The only thing that changes is the level. Excuse me. Okay. So as you can see, they have 100 armor. Vulnerable to impact and corrosive. What does that mean? That means that is super effective. Remember Pokemon? Remember like almost every single RPG that has like, combat elements? There you go. Okay? So, you need to make sure that your weapons are doing both or either one. Okay? Also, you gotta consider the stats, armor. Any effects that you have that is going to attack their armor, that's good. If you have some ability that says, it strips armor, consider using that. Try it out. Alright, so now we have impact and corrosive. We know that it affects Greniers, and you can check it. You can go to everybody. Of course, that's why it says suggested damage, because it's universal. Okay? Like even this dog is impact and corrosive. I mean, I wouldn't have designed it that way. Okay, but that's the way that they decided. They decided normal Grenier is impact and corrosive. Okay, Digital Extremes. Okay, Pablo, no problem. Alright, so now we know that. Let's go back to the arsenal. Alright. Alright, impact and corrosive. Okay, I got my corrosive. Okay. Because as you can see here, this bow does not do impact. Right? And there's a difference between the elemental damage and the physical damage. So if I were to put something with impact, right here, rupture, 3% impact. What happened here? Nothing. You see this? There's no impact. Even though I put 3% impact, there's no impact. Because slash, impact, and puncture are physical elements. Okay, they're solid elements. Solid elements work different than the elemental sort of like substance elements. Okay? So if you don't have a physical element, you cannot add that damage type. If you have elemental damage, what it's going to do is, as you can see, what does it say? It says 450. Okay. Toxin, what's it say? Right here. What's it say? It says 90% toxin. What 90% are they talking about? They're talking 90% from this damage, the 450. And the 450 comes from adding all the physical elements together. Okay? So it's going to be 90 from the 450 because slash is 45 plus puncture 405 equals 450. So now we're going to add 90% of that 450. Boom. Dot, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're going to add another substance element. And it's also going to be 90 from that 450. You see where it says 855 here? You see this? It's not going to be 90 from that. It's going to be 90 from this. Okay? So let's go ahead and put it there. Like so. And now you have 1260 with 810 being super effective against the Grenier from that mission. But wait, there's more. Find out if you have anti-faction mods. You're going to go ahead and put Grenier, make sure that you spelled it correctly. I happen to have Bane of Grenier. It says here, multiply by 1.3 damage to Grenier. The mission has Grenier. Okay, well, I might as well put that in too. Okay. So now we have 3 mods that are specifically against the Grenier that you're going to find in that mission. Now, sometimes you're going to find a mod that just gives you damage. Not puncture damage or slash damage or impact damage or an elemental damage. It's just damage. Here says Serration, 165% damage. So this is going to be base damage. It's going to increase this 450 that you see there. See this 450? It's going to increase that. So, good idea to increase your base damage most of the time until you get a little bit savvy on how things work under the hood. Okay? Alright, let's go Grenier. Let's put the Grenier thing. Okay, and let's go ahead and create some corrosive. Tox. Electricity. All right. So now I have my base damage. It's just regular damage, not specialized damage. Okay. Then I have my faction damage. Then I have the element that is super effective. So now I have corrosive, which is super effective, and Bane of Grenier, which is super effective. Right? But wait, there's more.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
I gotta go to the simulacrum for that. Grenier Battle Group. Let me change the numbers to really big so we can really see them. Okay? Gonna be giant monsters, like giant numbers. Okay. Time to pick up the controller. Alright. Oh, sorry. Let me disable my companion here. It's a little bit too angsty, my companion. My sentinel here. Kinda ruins everything. Alright. What else can you do to get more damage? You already have, corrosive. Hopefully you have an anti-faction mod. Okay. Well, what else? Introducing shots to the head. Okay. You see all that stuff? That is not just inflatable armor. Okay. That is straight up armor. So try not to hit them on those areas. But look at the head. Their big fat head does not have armor. Unless you have this guy. And then it's harder to shoot from the back. So he's a little bit better armored. And this guy's a little bit better armored because he has a mask. But we all know that it's not too thick. The point is this. You can get more damage by shooting at the head. Well, specifically shooting weak points. But weak points is complicated. Because you gotta memorize weak points of each enemy. But the easy one is heads. Now, this is Warframe. Not everything has a head. But for the Grenier, that's good enough. 476 on the chest where the armor is. 7,068. It's super effective. I hope you play Final Fantasy or Pokemon or something so you can get the concept of combat elements. Okay? And that's basically what you're going to do. Okay? You're going to specialize building a specific configuration right here. You get 3 configurations. My personal ones is Shield, Configuration B, and Treasure Hunter. By the way, you can click on a configuration and right here to the right there's a little pen icon. You click on it, and you can name the configurations whatever you want. Okay, see that? Specifically, I have a configuration for Volt, which specializes in his shield, and one for Treasure Hunter. Now, the following advice is Volt specific. Volt has a shield. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? No. I thought it was heat related. I thought it was heat related, guys. And let me tell you, I had the AC on the entire day. I closed all the windows. This PC should have been nice and cool. There you go. So Volt has a shield. All right, you see this shield? Nothing can get through this shield. I'm sorry. Nothing that's a shot can get through the shield. Grenades could get through the shield, and enemies could get through the shield. Melee enemies. Okay? So what you're gonna do I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that as soon as I unpaused the AI, okay, it was going to bug out. Look, they can't hit me, and I can take my sweet time, practice headshots. Look at that, 57,000. Look at that. It stopped an RPG from hitting me. How cool is that? I'm gonna put another shield, just in case that one runs out. Look at that, 2 RPGs. Man, I was looking forward and playing the entire day, and now it bugs out, and it's not the heat. Yeah. Well, anyway. You get the idea. The thing is that you have to specifically make a configuration. You have to make a rig for every mission in Steel Path. Okay? It has to be a custom-made solution using the right tool for the right job. And of course, getting to know your Warframe. Every Warframe is unique. And they have their own learning curve, and they even have their own secrets that only the ones that are dedicated to that Warframe will discover. Okay? So that's how you do it. Try that out. Don't try out exactly what I did. Try out the concept of creating specific customized solutions for your missions. So you're going to create one for E Prime Grenier. Okay? That's the concept that I want you to keep in mind. It's not just, oh, Lewis did this and he did that, and you know what I mean? Don't do that. you yourself figure out a way to create your own custom solution, because Warframe is highly customizable. Beat E Prime and let me know how it went, okay? All right, keeping up with the chat since the controller doesn't work. Hold on, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Hold on, guys. Good day, Bossman. What's up, unknown user? Thank you for dropping by. Good stream today. I do miss your Nokia foam overlay. Trax, use Exaltra on Volt to get his augment card, and also that's too complicated. Trax, these are new players. That's just too complicated. When I give advice that it's not really going to spoil the discovery of things. Okay, I want to teach new players how to fish. Okay, more than just giving them, hyper specific instructions that are going to confuse them or lower their morale, because like, oh my god, I got to do so much just to spend, do steel path. Forget it. Looks like I need to dust off the old Umbra. Yeah, Golden Seraph. People are giving all the exalted frames are getting a second try, and I love it. That vote looks nice. Masked Rider vibe to it. Yeah. Thank you, unknown user. Trax, 1971, and a good melee with attached shield gate, and he will destroy. Well, shield gate is a little bit too technical. So if people ask me later, okay, after trying these solutions, that they still have problems, then I'll explain them how to use shield gate. You can type corrosive on the search or any element. Oh yeah? That's good to know, non-user. That's good to know, actually. Vital with electric or magnetic. Just want to say you a G for this, man. Start to get help anywhere and just getting back. Hey, you're welcome, Tyler. Welcome back, Tyler, after 2 years. Welcome back. Took some time to get geared up for Steel Path. Only been back like a year or more. Only been back like a week. Ha ha ha. And I need a new primary. Tyler, just remember that the way that you build stuff is more important than the gear that you have. Boy, that's a dream. I don't know what that is. Hey, is Prime Gauss system bolted? I'm not sure if it is bolted. Ask Trax 1971. Ask him. Oh, never mind. Golden Seraph knows. Only thing left is to start Hex, I believe. Tyler, if you haven't done your quest, do all of your quests. Don't worry about Steel Path. Don't worry about Steel Path until you've done all your quests by yourself. No public, no randoms, just solo. Dot, thank you for the follow. Grenier is the only one you don't have. Then you don't need it. It's nice to have, but you don't need it. Okay, just play the game, and random stuff will just come in. Okay, you will get random mods, random, whatever. Okay, don't be sweating and chasing mods and weapons and gears. Okay, you're gonna burn yourself out. Don't be chasing it. Just play the game, enjoy yourself, and random shit will just appear in your mods or in your foundry. Now do leg shot. I'm trying not to get onto the weak points tracks. I'm trying to just focus on the headshot, you know? Why do I feel like I'm sitting history class? Well, you know, I'm just helping out the new players. And the shield prevents gunshots, exactly. What are the best frames for Steel Path? I can't decide if I want to make a build for Revenant or Korra. Easiest, it will be Revenant, but you gotta have his augment. You gotta have his augment mod for like Mesmer skin. Augment for Mesmer skin. Atomic, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, you literally can use anybody you want as long as you build them right. Steel Path is just a skill check. Well, not skill. It is a skill check, but it's also more than anything a knowledge check to see if you know how to build. That's what Steel Path is. And if you don't know how to build, then you're gonna get checked. Okay? But that's what it is. He had this weapon on his vault. It's slash. Oh. Alright. Anyway. Okay, guys, I don't even know if my controller's gonna work. I might have to do more troubleshooting. Man, I thought I had it nailed. I thought it was the heat. But it couldn't be the heat because the computer's been shut down all day. The problem is that it's hard for me to trust. Okay? Because it's like, oh, it's fine now. Is it going to pop in at random later? Anyway. I wanted to use my chroma this week because it has a helmet invigoration. It has like 200 critical damage on the secondary. So I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna do action stuff. Let's get those sorties. Oh, there it is. And it's only with this game that it does this. It's only with this game. So I have this other Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It's broken. I shouldn't have bought the other one because there's something called planned obsolescence where they make the electronics shit, so you have to buy another one. Okay? It's a relatively new practice. Like, companies are not building things to last anymore. They're hoping that you get a second one. So I shouldn't have bought the second one. But I'm gonna plug this in and see if it works. If I still get the same error, that means that the problem is between the cable and the computer, or possibly the game specifically. If it doesn't, that means that it's the controller. It does that automatically. See that? See how it's pressing the buttons automatically? But it stopped doing it. It stopped doing it. Let's try it again. It's something with the controller. How the hell did I get my relics? What? How did that happen? I teleported to my relics. Okay, it's not doing it. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's cursed. Yeah, but now I know it's specifically with the controller. The problem is that it's the controller specifically with Warframe. I'm on Steel Path. Isn't Kullervo immortal? No, Kullervo is not immortal. Kullervo is a glass cannon. So if you want to stay alive, you gotta keep up your kills. I heard you can do Forma upgrades and that they never stop, meaning you can keep going to get stronger. Yeah, that's true, Omni. However, you cannot Forma forever to scale with power, because ultimately the reason that you're doing Forma. Let me explain it. You're gonna do a Forma in order to polarize a weapon or a Warframe. Okay? There you go. You see this little fin right here? That's a polarity. If you go to the fin down here, it says Vazarin. So these are the different schools of discipline of the Tenno. Okay? So, let's just take this mod for example. This mod is 15. Right? Okay. Well, this mod is 11. But it has the same polarity as the mod slot, which is what Forma gives you. Actions, polarization, Forma. See that? You click on it, and then now you can put you can polarize one of your slots. None of these slots are polarized except for this and this. Now, what's a big deal in polarizing the slots? Let me show you. This has the same fin icon, Vazarin, right? This mod slot has the same one. So look what happens now. Now the cost is cut by half. So the reason that you cannot Forma things forever is because you only have so many slots. See that? And even when you have all the slots completed, guess what? These slots, you can only upgrade these mods, you can only upgrade them so much. See that? See this one? There you go. That one reached the limit. I can't do any more than that. So that's the reason that you cannot Forma forever and scale your power forever with just Forma. You have to know how to build stuff, and you have to know synergies in order to get more performance, more damage. Yeah, yeah. Revenant is immortal as long as you're putting a few brain cells into it. If you're just running around and you're not doing anything, okay, and you're just like, winging it, just like flailing about, you're gonna die. You gotta know when to use Mesmer Skin. You gotta know when to Shield Gate. Fucking cursed. I don't know what to do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and just... I mean, I changed the USB port, and that was working for a while. Why? I have no idea. I'm gonna try restarting Steam. Been working all day, and I just wanted to come home and play some Space Ninja video game. I'm trying to cancel things on Task Manager. Alright, so I closed everything that has to do with Steam, thinking that, you know, it would help. Huh, that's weird. So I tried to cancel my McAfee web advisor, and then the error started. Why would that affect it? All right. All right. So it stopped when I canceled all of the Steam stuff. All right, it stopped. Okay. So what happens if I try to cancel the McAfee antivirus thing that I can't even uninstall from my computer? Let's see if we can get... Nope. I didn't try to do anything. Malwarebytes service. We're gonna try to 3, 2, 1, end task. Okay, nothing happened. Okay. Okay. Why would it come in and out like that? I'm sorry that I have to do troubleshooting, okay, on stream. I'm about to end the stream. And you know what? Just go to bed. I mean, I wanted to have like a good end to my day. Just hanging out with homies, geeking out about Space Ninja stuff. Okay, it seems to have stopped. Oh, okay. Warframe crashed. Alright, I'll restart it and let's see how it goes. So usually when I restart the game, what happens is that if the error's still there, I gotta log in all the way too. Okay. I have to reset the controller because I can't move the camera. There you go. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Alright guys, sorry. Trust me, I'm sorry. Alright, thank you everybody for hanging out and having fun. Unfortunately, we have some technical difficulties that I have to troubleshoot outside the stream because troubleshooting it in the stream is boring. But I probably won't troubleshoot them today because I just had a long day, just wanted to enjoy myself, and then now I get hit with Murphy's Law. You see how it teases me? You see this? The error ended, and as soon as I'm gonna go play, it comes back. Anyway. Alright, everybody have a good night.